Namaste, everybody. How y'all doing? Sending you lots of blessings. I hope you're smiling today, especially right now. Life is so beautiful and it's full of blessings, but we are actually mistaking the ultimate truth of self. And and many of us right now on planet Earth is suffering a lot, mentally, physically, emotionally. We suffer a lot. Every single day we are suffering from our thoughts, from our body pain. Some body pains, doctors say that you can't even cure those body pains. People are suffering every single day from so many pain and suffering. So once we find the ultimate truth, we are going to be liberated from all this. There are some medicine that cannot cure your physical pain, and you have to live with it for the rest of your life. There are some mental thoughts that you've been carrying for so long, years after years after years, and you're still battling with those thoughts within, and you're fighting them down every single day, running away from trying to running away from your thoughts. And today I want to liberate you. Even if I can liberate you for a minute, I am happy with it, because this is what I am here for. We are here for each other. And today I want to give you the biggest understanding of this suffering, why we are suffering so much, what is causing all this suffering, the mental suffering, this physical suffering, emotional suffering. So now, what is this emotional suffering? Most of the emotional suffering is coming from our relationship, coming from our past experiences, or maybe you experience something now. So it's attacking you emotionally, and you have to feel all those emotions. But the thing is that you end up taking those emotions by thinking, oh, it's all you. But the thing is that, okay, it's good to be aware of your emotions, but you are not those emotions. The thoughts that is passing by, what is thoughts? It's two different things between the thoughts and thinking. Thoughts are happening naturally. Millions of thoughts, billions of thoughts are happening. It's going on in our mind. So what do? You follow your thoughts. Once you follow one thought, you tap into one thought, and that thought become your biggest thought in your life. And some people, they cannot even come out of it. So when you get into one thought, so you start to think. So that is how thinking is, okay? So thought and thinking, as I am saying, thoughts are happening naturally, and thinking is when you are following one of your thoughts. So I am growing spiritually, mentally, physically every single day, because this is what I am here for. But back in the time, I used to live a life where I was not aware of myself, and I was so much in depression. I was not happy at all. I was living a life, I was not happy at all. I didn't knew the true meaning of life. But I used to know the meaning when I born, but because of my experiences that I experienced, because of all the programming that programmed me into my subconscious mind, so I forgot the true purpose. But what means to be always will be. What means to be always will be. So guess what, where I am right now? Right now I'm so balanced and centering within myself, and that is how I can share with you all, if it does make sense. So what I'm doing with myself is that I'm gonna give you the example. We take life as life is suffering, pain, we have to deal with it, fear, doubting, shouting, anger, poisoning, all this, you accept it, right? You accept all this. But what happened? We end up thinking that it's permanent. Why? Example means you are in pain, you experience something. So when you go to another friend, even your friend is in pain and experience something, so you start to share your pain with each other, right? So you go to another being and you say, you go to another of your friend and you start to speak about life, and there you go, there also you find pain. So you go one to one, and you end up thinking, it's normal because everybody is experiencing. And another example, if you have fever on 1.1, 101, and there are people, you went out on the road, you went out on the road. So how will you know that 101 is, how do you know the number of 101 is favor? So you, in order to check, you go out on the road. So you're asking normal people, hey, how much degree does your body carry? And one is saying 98. You go to another being, another is saying 98. So you start to think, aha, okay, so I got the 101, so I have more than them. So okay, I got the favor, right? But what if everybody went down? You went down and you're asking everybody, and then everybody's saying, oh, what is your temperature of your body? Someone is saying 1.1, another one is saying 1.1, and you also have 1.1. So you think that, oh, it's normal, I don't have favor. So it's same with the pain and suffering. When you have pain and suffering, you go to another being, they're also dealing with the almost same thing or similar thing, right? So you end up taking, oh, it's just normal, so we are here to suffer and live a life, where there is lots of pain and suffering, and just to be in the joy, in harmony only for a short time, and cry for one thing for longer time, right? Because everybody is doing it. But I can give you another example too, if you listen to me now. Follow me. So when you go to the ocean, you see the waves, right? It's going ups and down, ups and down, ups and down, and you are just on the up, on the front, and you're seeing the ocean moving. So you're moving with the ocean, with the waves, right? But you just have to understand, my friend, that ocean that is moving, it's just on the upward that is moving. So you have to dig in the ocean, means within in yourself, to find ultimate happiness. Why? Because when you dive deep in the ocean, the water don't move. There is no waves. This is why nature is the perfect example for the truth. Nature is God's creation, and anything that you want to learn and know, you can find it in nature. That's why all of our ascended master always went to live in the jungle, meditate in the jungle. Why? Because nature is our true home on this earth, but my true home is beyond this earth. But as I am living in this avatar, in this room, so-called earth, so that means my home is the earth itself, the nature itself. So when you look into the ocean, once you dive deep into the ocean, there is no waves that goes ups and down. The water is still, it's peaceful, and there in down you can see other fishes too, you can see other fishes too. So that means, this is the greatest example that I can give you, because if I don't give you an example, how will you understand the full picture? So that means we have to dig within ourselves, dive so deep, so that we can find our true self, which is our soul, and liberate ourselves from all the pain and suffering, mentally, emotionally. And the more deeper you dive in the ocean, means the more deeper you dive within in yourself, you will come to a stage where there will be no physical pain either. You will be liberated from these three pain: mentally, emotionally, physically. All this pain going to disappear. If you all know who is Buddha, Siddhartha, if you know his history, we have to also look back at how our ascended master did. When he was asking, oh God, he didn't used to believe in God. He didn't used to believe in God. So he's like, why is it so much pain and suffering? Why is it so much pain and suffering? Everywhere I go, I see so much pain and suffering. Everybody is suffering mentally. Everybody is suffering physically. Everybody is suffering is emotionally, Why is it so much pain? So he was crying, he was crying and asking this question. And guess what? How he found the answer. This is why the Buddha teaching is here. He left his territory, means he was the son of a king. He had everything that he ever needed. Big house, big palace, all the girls around him. All the girls, all the food, anything he asked for, it's given to him, Guess what? He left all this to find the ultimate happiness, find the permanent happiness, because he realized big palace, big palace, all the girls, all the girls, money, golds, all the jewelries. None of that was making him happy. So he left all that. By the time he also got married with a woman and got a kid, he also left his woman and kid, and he went out deep in the jungles, in the silence of nature, to really find himself. And guess what? What he did, he actually dig within himself, means deep in the ocean, in order to hear his higher voice, hear himself. Once he recognized self, that's when he found God, and he actually found himself. And the soul is the soul is the source of God. So we are all interconnected with God, and there is no separation, me and God. So he stopped suffering from pain, from mental pain, from all these thoughts, all these emotions, all these people's expectations, all this physical pain. Because when you go on the routes, there are some people, they don't have leg, they don't have hand, and he was also suffering from it. He was asking, why is it like this? Why do I have hand and that being don't have hand? Why do I have so much money but that they don't even have food to eat? So you got me? So all these are questioning was, bothering him. So he went out in the heart of nature to seek for the answers, and all the answers he found was within himself. Nobody could give him any answer. So that means anything that you ever wonder, you can literally find it within in yourself, because everything is coded within you. You don't have to go and seek in something else, because all you have to do just to reconnect back to your soul again, in the silence of nature, in the silence of your heart, and nature representing also your heart chakra, green, and colors matter in this room, because there are many rooms, many dimensions, But are we really seeing everything with these two eyes? What we prefer to see with these two eyes, everything is illusion anyway. Even my body is temporary. Even everything that I have, everything that I own, all these are temporary. What is permanent for me? My peacefulness, my joyfulness, peace of my heart, the balance, the harmony, how happy I am in life, not what I have. So we have to realize that waves are moving upwards. So that means if you're moving with the waves gonna just take you up and down. So that means that you're gonna feel happiness and come down and feel sadness. Feel happiness, come down and feel sadness. So this is how the waves are moving. But if you choose to dig in the water, not just flow with the waves, but dig in the water and dive deep in the ocean, you will find that stillness of self, where is the peace of mind and harmony and joy, and you will realize your true self and let go of all this pain and suffering, because it's just gonna happen to you. And this is the simple way I could ever explain to you, for you to understand, because the nature itself is giving us all the right knowledge and wisdom without even using the words, but we human, we can speak because we got a language, right? You all are understanding me, and I'm speaking in English, even though English is my second language, I have other languages. So you are understanding me, right? But look at nature, they also have their own language, right? But only the hunger of the truth can hear the sound of God in God's creation. Only the hunger of the truth will find the ultimate happiness, because it's loss of self-worth too. Are you ready to dive deep in the ocean and come to that stillness? That means it needs some action. Or are you just up on the ocean and just going with the waves? Then you will be drawn. Big waves gonna come and boom, push you. Sometimes the waves takes you to a land and hit you on the stones, hit you on the ground, and you get smashed like, whew! You don't know what to do with your life. You get so many of us are suffering so much from pain and suffering, Even the world is distracting you, disturbing you emotionally, mentally, physically, and you are blaming that. That's why, that's why all I can say to you all is to really dig in within self and really find your true self, where you can, once you find your true self, all the mental suffering, all the emotional suffering going to disappear, and your spiritual self will come more in life. So what is it that covering our soul? What is that covering our soul? Well, the things that are covering our soul is our experiences, things that we experience in our past, and things that we are still experiencing in this present, So we take all these experiences as it's something permanent, like, oh, I experienced this, what, this happened to me, that happened to me, somebody come and hit me, somebody cheat on me, somebody didn't be, kind to me, somebody used my body for many reasons, somebody don't treat me right, my boyfriend hurt me so much, my girlfriend hurt me so much, it's a divorce right here, oh, do you know, my man hit me, oh, do you know, my girl, she talks with other, oof, so much destruction in his life. You take all these things so permanently, like, oh my God, like this is like your life. No, it's just your experiences in life for you to learn and grow, expand your soul, to expand your mind, and to be liberated from all this pain and suffering, so that you can find your true self. Your true self, for your true self, all these things don't matter. Really. For your true self, all these things don't matter at all. But because of the programming that you got since you were a kid, so you start to get shocked. So that soul been covered by lots of programming. The soul been covered by lots of experiences. You have this body, right? And you also have the ability to feel your body as emotion. You have also the ability to hear your body as your thoughts are thinking, right? You have all the abilities in this body, right? But you also have the ability to become one with the observer that is observing all these things. You are not these experiences, you are just observing these experiences. So don't get caught up in those experiences by thinking, oh, it's all you are your experiences. No, you are not your experiences, but your experiences made you who you are today, actually, who you are today. But the true experience of self will make you realize who you really are, will make you realize why you came here, what is your purpose, will take you to a state of your being where is only ultimate happiness and peace of mind, joy and harmony, where on none of this external world or experiences can affect your inner peace. And that's why we have to honor and give love and respect to our ascended master that really liberated themselves, because they are the ones that is really doing all the self-work. And this is why it's lots of scriptures here, but many of us are really studying the scriptures without understanding it. You got me? And there are also many of religions on earth here, the religions that blind us all, and it brings us so much ego, so much separation and suffering, killing, murdering, all this terrorism, all this, this is just destruction of this world. So in this world, all this are balance happening, means there is another part of world where you can feel like home, where is no violence, no stealing, no killing, only love, unconditional love that is vibrating on God's frequency, right? And there is the other side of the world that is like hell, where nobody is knowing each other, where they don't even want to look into your eyes, but just treat you like you are nothing, where they don't have any respect or love. So these truths are existing in this earth, but you have to understand that it's all impermanent and you are just passing by. Your body is here, maybe its home is here in nature, but your soul's home is beyond this nature and this world, and the soul, what is the soul? So the source of the soul is who is it? The God itself. So once you dive deep into the ocean itself, the only thing you are going to find is the ultimate truth of self, the wisdoms, the unconditional love, where is ultimate happiness, Look, I'm so young. Most of you are here. I'm so younger than all of you. But I am a wise soul. My body may be so young, but soul that I am in, I have many experiences. Means I'm wise. Means I'm always moving forward with myself by doing all the self-work. I took rebirth in this human body. Why did I did it? I did something really good. That's why I got this body. Even you did it. But what happens once you took birth? We know when you look in the little baby kid, you look at the little baby kid, right? And you see how innocent it is. Some people call even that little kids angel or God. Some people say, oh, this is the purest form of love. This is the purest form of God. Because that little baby didn't did anything wrong doing yet, right? Didn't experience it. It just came out of mother womb, right? Does it make sense? So sometimes when we see that little baby, we all been that little baby, right? We born so pure in this human form. I'm about to give you some natural medicine to cure your pain right here. So listen to it carefully. So that little baby, this purest form, this angelic face, just came out of the mother womb. So purest form of nature, right? In human body form. So you look at that. Sometimes when you look at that kid is so-called sleeping and just smiling, smiling so big, and everybody like, oh look, she's smiling, he's smiling, looks so beautiful, right? So who making that kid smiling, and what is the reason for that kid to smile? That's why most of us, we know that the purest form of God is that little kid that is communicating with the God, the spirit itself. And that's why we don't need any human language like I'm speaking in English. There is other higher languages beyond these languages that we think is language, So that little innocent angelic kid is actually speaking to God. And the speaking, we used to talk to God, right? We used to talk to God in their way. So we are saying, God, don't you worry. I am here with this purpose and I will fulfill it. Yay! And now my body just has to get big so that I can move, so that I can communicate in human way here on planet Earth, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. God say yeah. So they're having beautiful conversation, and we grown up, we just watch them, We're like, oh, so pure, so beautiful. Oh, this is my angel, so much love, so unconditional love, Right? Everybody wanna hug this little kid and think, oh, so purest form, no wrongdoing, never drink alcohol, never smoke a cigarette, never lied, did not destroy a thing. This little baby, oh. So now, slowly but surely, that little kid start to crawl on the floor, start to crawl on the floor, and then slowly standing up, and they start to walk. Mama, papa, all these are happening, right? So as you are growing, so what happened? Oh, things start to happen. Means mama said, don't do this, don't do that. Why you did this? Why you did this? So many rules comes over you, right? So many rules comes over you. So you as a pure heart, la. Sometimes some parents also hit the kid, like push, like mama, why you hit me, right? So there, from that moment, things start to take place in your heart, so much, and then you start to be there, and then what happened? Suddenly, your parents is not with you. The parents that you thought is always with you, suddenly they're not with you. Suddenly you are sitting in a school with bunch of people that you didn't meet before, and then there is teacher, right, forcing you to learn things, and then they put this much of books on your table, like poof. Here, you have to study all this. Oh, then mama say, my children going to become doctor, going to become big lawyer and engineer. So amazing. And the parents put all the expectation on you, right? So things start to take over that soul, cover that soul up. And then what happened? You start to forget yourself. You start to disconnect from God, the purest source of you. You start to disconnect, and some people, their hearts so close, they cannot even feel love anymore. They're so depressed, and you start to experience life. Maybe these things happen in your life. like your father died, maybe somebody killed your father, or maybe your mother died, and maybe you don't have enough money, so your father have to buy medicine, and then your mother died. So you start to experience all these things in life, and then what happened? Things start to cover you up. Now you forget yourself. Now you are in stress. Now you are in depression. You start to take pills. Oh, I need this medicine. I got fever. Oh, I have pain on my leg. Oh, I lost one of my leg. Oh, things start to change. Oh, I have to do this exam. Oh, I have so many exams. I have to study for 25 to 30 years of my life, and then after, what do happen? I have to get a better job in order to survive in this earth. I have to get a better job. I have to get money. Oh, my friend, look at my friend. He have this motorbike. He have this beautiful house. Oh, look, guitar. Oh, look, so many beautiful shoes and clothes. I also want it. What do you need for it? Oh, I have to get enough money. Oh, I have to take care of my parents. All this start to kick in. That happy you, that born so pure, start to smoke cigarette. Friends comes with cigarette, like, hey, you wanna try? You try one time, oh, it's fun, okay. You try with your friends, and then what happened? Slowly, you start to go alone and buy one cigarette. You try, oh, it make you feel nice, activated some of your serotonin, right? And you feel happy for that moment. And then you have to go and buy whole pack. So you smoke all day long this cigarette, so you're destroying yourself. And then you go, oh, take this energy drink, oh, take this energy drink, oh, you have to, all these false thoughts start to take over, and then you say, oh, I see grown-up people, they're drinking alcohol, so I have to grown up now in order, fix my life, get married, I'm going to have kids, big house, in order to take care of my girlfriend. She wants money, I have to buy, be servant for her, I have to buy her clothes, I have to all this, So what happened? You forget yourself. You start to destroy yourself. You start to destroy yourself. You disconnect yourself from God, which is love. You disconnect yourself from all this, so you start to suffer, and your life become miserable. You don't know what, you become stressful. You start to run after money and all this materialistic stuff, and you start to forget that all things are impermanent. What is permanent is love. What is permanent is the soul within that is made of love, and love is God. So now you start to forget that little innocent you that was one time was smiling and having amazing conversation, as a little kid, purest born. Oh God, don't worry, I will remember all this, So all these illusions, the materialistic illusion, the so-called the human illusion, all these illusions cover you up, so you forget. But God didn't forget you. God knock you sometime. Knock knock. Are you still here? Knock knock. Can you hear me? Knock knock. You have a purpose. Knock knock. Open up your heart. But can you really hear? Most of us on this earth are not really connected to God. Means they are not really loving. It means they are not really in tune with love. So once you start to love yourself, you will find the God. When you find God, you will be liberated from all this illusion, and you will start to shine and dance with this body, and you will remember who you are. You will know why you are here. So you will find your ultimate happiness. Got me? It's all about this simplicity, I also experienced in my earlier journey. I forgot myself totally. But I am happy. That I've been awakened now, so that I can follow the right direction of my heart. Right? So I listen only to my heart. I stop destroying myself from all the poison. But Lord Buddha also says everything is poison and nectar. In everything there is poison and nectar. Means, I can give you the example. The greatest example is, so if a person comes and do something bad towards you, right? So that person become poison in your life, right? But same person, or if you do something bad towards somebody, maybe you become somebody's poison, right? But same you are doing something great maybe in somebody else's life, so you become the nectar in their life, right? So it's the balance in this room, right? Soul is always balanced, okay? So I'm just talking about this third dimension, if you understand. So once you understand that if you get hit, if you get bite by a snake, oh, so pain, oh, I'm gonna die. So somebody have to go to nature and bring a plant, and that plant is poison too. So to numb this poison, you have to put another poison in that poison so that you can be liberated. So when you bring that poison to this poison, so this poison become nectar to you, right? Because it saved your life. So it's same with everything and everybody in our life, okay? Everybody is pure, everybody born pure. Nobody is bad. The soul is always pure. God is pure. Love is pure, okay? It's all pure. So always try to connect yourself with the purest form of human being, because this being is temporary. This being is impermanent. So seek what is permanent, the soul within. So this is, by understanding it, you will become friend with your enemies too. So hate brings you more suffering. Hate and love it's one coin, different parts. When somebody gives you the pleasurement that you want, you love it, right? That person brings you pain and suffering, you start to hate, right? So they become poison, but once in a time there was nectar in your life. So I say, open up your heart and let love flow. I don't say go and chill, spend time with them, but forgive. Let it go, let love flow. If things flows naturally to you, love it. Show love. Open up your heart. Because the more you open up your heart, the more you will get in tune with God within. Means the soul within. You got me? We are all one. There is no separation. Maybe we are carrying different shape and form, but we are all one. Because this is also another greatest example that I can give to you all. I'm a wise soul. So when you look into the nature, all the trees look so green and so same, right? But once you start to walk in the forest, now you start to see different shape and form, different colors, different trees, right? But from far you see all trees are same, right? So we say, oh mountain, oh jungle, so beautiful. It's same with our humanity too, this human body. We are all one, So allow yourself to just flow with the love, and just love is everything. Once you start to love, if you are true hunger of this, you will fill up yourself with self-love, and self-love is everything. If you don't love yourself, you will not love anything else, because everything is self. Everything is part of you. There is no separation. It's all you. It's all one. Got me? And do all the self-work that you need to do in order to dig in the ocean itself and trust yourself. Trust your heart. Follow your heart. Do good. Be you. Become the image of God. This is what all of our ascended master says, right? Because you are it. There is no separation. But remember about this covering that cover you up. One by one, you have to pick the cover up and let it go. Let it go. Let go of all of your illusion and find what is beyond illusion. Find that space in yourself and